Guys, this is Awesome with Investify, and today we are going to do a technical analysis for 5 stocks to watch in 2020, the video by Financial Education from Jeremy's page. So let's take a look at the 5 stocks that Jeremy spoke about in his video, right? So the first one that he touched base with was AMD, and he's absolutely right about the growth of this stock and how it has become a huge competitor for Intel. Now, what I want to focus on in this video is looking at the technicals because he has gone through and has done a brilliant job with fundamentals. So I'm just going to touch base on the technicals here. So we are looking currently on the weekly chart. I am personally a trader that focuses on technical analysis more so, and weekly charts have been fantastic in pointing out good entry and exit points. So as you can see, we're just seeing a growth. The way I look at AMD right now, I believe that it's a buy. And if you plan on buying it, you can go ahead and buy it and put a stop loss at about 45. And it's at 53.8 currently. So it can continue to go higher from that point on. And you can probably go ahead and see this stock go to 65, even 70. The other thing is, if the stock starts to drop down, a good place to start buying the stock would be around 44 to this 36 range right here. And that would be another good place to buy it, and possibly even going between 35 to 26, and as there is some support level here. But I think that this is a pretty solid support level right here around 45, and you could be in a good place if you decide to purchase this stock now. The second stock that he brought up is Uber Technologies. And the whole game nowadays for companies is to develop a moat or to have a monopoly or a competitive advantage over their competitors. There are a lot of companies in the car space, and there's Lyft, there is Waymo from Google, all of that. The way I look at Uber is one of my personal things about IPO companies is that I wait for at least 12 months before I started investing in IPO companies because that gives you enough time. And usually, historically, IPO companies tend to lag behind in their first year behind the S&P. Let's not talk about Beyond Meat or Zoom because those are rare. But even we saw that initially Uber has dropped and it's still lower than its starting price. Uh, how I look at Uber is that currently it's actually at this resistance level around the 45 to 40 range. So what I anticipate happening with Google is that it's going to drop back into around 34 or even lower. And I think that in this area between 33 and 25, within about another 4 months, if it drops to that level, that would be a great support level to consider buying Uber. That's the only time that I'm looking at purchasing this stock. They're going for winner take all mentality, and they do have a huge market share both in the US, in Australia, and now in the Middle East as well by owning Kareem, which is the super app of that region, right? Now, the third stock is obviously Tesla. We are all fans of Tesla, one way or another, have been impressed by just the superhuman abilities of Elon Musk. The way that I look at this stock is that one of the best opportunities came in was when the stock had dipped to about 176 here, and you could put in a stop loss at around 140 and let it own. But you know what? That's easy said than done. I think that right now Tesla is in a parabolic move. So clearly there is no support level. If you're purchasing this literally looks like purchasing Bitcoin at 19,900, right? So I still think that Tesla is going to drop over the next few months and it's going to start relaxing. It might even come all the way down to the 400 range and start building a support level. So personally, if you're holding Tesla right now, great, put in a stop loss at about 600, 700, or just get out because you've made your money on it, or just wait for this stock to drop or build a consolidation before it continues to move up. That's what I would recommend with Tesla. Now, Skyworks Solutions is another one that Jeremy has recommended financial education. The way I look at this stock is that I think over the next few months, it is going to drop a little bit more. And around this 105 to 95 range might be a nice support level for this stock. So if it drops to that, that could be a place to purchase the stock at. Besides that, around the 90, there is this support resistance level that has broken, so that can possibly become the next support level. But I think it's probably going to be in this 105 to 95 range where you'll have a great opportunity. And finally, he discussed Micron technology. I bought Micron a few years back in when it was under $10, and I still remember that I was doing options trading. I did well with Micron, right? It was literally around this time, right? So, but today Micron is a completely different game changer. As you can see right now, that this stock is at its resistance level right here, and we are seeing this pin bar right here that usually kind of says that the stock might go down. And I think that the stock will drop, and there is a good opportunity to purchase it in the 50s range. And I think the stock might continue to drop, and institutional investors might get in at the 40s as well. So personally, I'm going to hold back on this, but that's the technical analysis I wanted to do on the 5 stocks for 2020 by Financial Education, Jeremy. And I hope if you guys have any questions, let me know. Hope this video helps you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye now.